I
All
blame the
right.
white man. White man
Relax.
trained the Negro to do that shit.
Oh God.
We're live now. Go ahead now. I missed that. What were you saying about Vic?
They dissing Vic, man. Vic is cooning out here. He's shucking and jiving. You know what I mean? He's just trying to get a job. You know what I mean? Y'all, they sitting there saying Vic is out here cooning when he's just trying to get some money in his pocket. You know the IRS took his.
And whose fault was that?
He was fighting dogs, man. We want him to say. We want him to
They
say.
fight chickens in Mexico. Nobody says shit. That's part of the culture, though. It's part of the culture, though. You're a grown man. Take responsibility. Pull yourself
He
up.
is, and that's why he's telling Kaepernick to cut his hair.
But hold on. Who went to jail for their actions and who didn't go to jail for their actions?
You see,
Exactly.
no, you get. This is what I'm confused about this whole Vic Kaepernick conversation. We know Kaepernick didn't do anything. We know Vic did something. But, you know what I'm saying?
Did something.
Vic was in the doghouse, so to speak. And he did what he had to do to get out of the doghouse, got himself a contract, and played football again. So that's where the comparison is. Vic already knows what it is to be in the doghouse. Kaepernick is in the doghouse, but for an entirely different reason. It's the same thing.
Not really.
Yes, it is.
Not really. You know how. Hold on. Let's be 100. Let's keep it 100. You know how white people are when they're with their dogs. So, as you as a black man, that's number one. Number two, you're the quarterback. Number three, you're doing stuff illegal dog fighting. Well, you already had millions of dollars in your pocket. For what? But for what? You're going to jeopardize that, and then you got caught on top of it. So now you got to go to jail. You got to lose your endorsements. You got to lose your playing time, your playing team. You got to lose your millions of dollars, and then plus you got to go to jail for you doing dumb shit when you knew full well I shouldn't have been doing it. I was acting like a dumbass motherfucker out here. You know,
yeah, but that's not the point we're making.
That's not the point we're making. Hold on. The difference between Vic and the difference between Colin Kaepernick is because Colin Kaepernick made a political stance that was unpopular with white people and the white fans of the NFL. That's what it was. It was unpopular with white people in the NFL.
We know that. We know that. We're not arguing that point. But
see, Kaepernick didn't break the law.
He didn't have to. Listen. All right, I'm gonna get you right here. White folks love dogs just as much as they love that American flag. So Kaepernick shit on that American flag. So they're gonna treat him just like they treated Mike Vick. It's simple as pie.
He wasn't even shitting on the American flag or the flag is per se. He was just shitting on people about the authorities that treat black people like shit. You know, it was. And you know what's funny? Most of the military, they said we agree with Colin Kaepernick's stance to protest. Because that is what we went with the war for. Is the right thing.
Excuses for listen, don't make excuses for these people, man.
I'm not.
Yes, you are, man. You know they feel a certain way about that flag. You know what I mean? That's why he sat down. You know what I'm saying? He knew what he was doing when he did it.
He kneeled.
Oh, yeah. Well, wait, what? Well, he sat down first. Then they told him to get his black ass up.
And he kneeled. And he kneeled. You know what's funny? He wasn't even disrespecting the flag. He just said, "I'm gonna take a political stance that says until you know the police treat black people with respect in this country, I'm not gonna sing the anthem. Simple as that." And you know what's funny? No, you know what's politically you can't get mad. This country treat black people like shit. It's fact. They treat us like shit. They treat us like shit. No matter what, if we're working, no matter if we a CEO, if we're working, we got jobs, if we don't got jobs, it does not matter. We treat us like shit. And he brought it to their attention, and they don't want to be reminded of it.
Oh, come on, man. You think they care about if the police is busting a Negro upside the head? They don't give a damn.
And that's the problem. And that is the problem.
White folks into something. Y'all's not going to guilt white folks into anything. I'm telling you that right now.
They don't care. That's the problem, and he's bringing it to their attention. They don't want to be reminded of it.
They don't care if they're reminded of it. You keep thinking they don't care if they're reminded of it. They care because he sat and he shit on the flag. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. They're the most patriotic people in this country.
No, we're the most patriotic people in the country. Okay, let's keep it 100.
You might be. I don't know where you. Come on, black folks pump faking. They try to be patriotic because the white folks patriotic. Man. Come on, man.
What? We had no reason to be patriotic, but we still here though, right? I mean, come on. But hear me out. If we want, if black people was really the monsters that they envision us as, then all these little terrorists that's overseas right now, we would make them look like fucking Girl Scouts if we went out for revenge like they do. We would have made them look like Girl Scouts by now. America would have been blown up and burnt to the ground. Okay, let's keep it 100. Okay, if we really wanted to,
you're not gonna get that. Black folks love white folks. Oh, they would have left already. That's plain and simple.
And you know what's funny?
They love
even if we and if you know what's funny, even if we had a chance to leave, they would sabotage that shit so we wouldn't leave.
Y'all wouldn't leave. Well, Negroes wouldn't leave. They would have left when Garvey was trying to get Negroes to leave.
They was actually sabotaging Garvey shit so that he wouldn't leave.
Bro. Don't even try to play stupid now, man. Because if we left, the whole American system would collapse. You know how much shit is set up on our oppression? Fucking prisons are set up on our oppression, dog. They have
Negroes wouldn't even get off the porch, man.
Negroes wouldn't get off the porch. Nah, they wouldn't let that shit happen. They wouldn't let that shit happen.
Nope.
You know how many people make money off us, man?
The military, all the military members, all the
prisoners, man, shit would collapse.
Don't let it. Why would you worry if it would collapse or not? You should be wondering for it to
see, that's the whole point. That's the whole point.
They're not gonna let their gravy train collapse, man.
They were like, bye. They were like, bye. See y'all later.
Nah, they won't. Because they need people to exploit. America's built on exploitation, profit and exploitation, man.
They imported illegal immigrants to exploit. Negroes is passe, man.
And they're exploiting them too,
kick them out. And now they're trying to kick them out.
Yeah.
Because they scared they're going to work hard, they're going to have children, and they're going to have to give them rights. You know that they scared their children is going to outwork their kids, and they're going to have to give them rights, man. Come on.
Black folks ain't going nowhere. Y'all come on, man. Black folks don't want to go nowhere. They want the white man to love them. That's what it is. It is.
Hold on.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying that.
If in the future, right? Say from 10 years from now, right? If aliens came, right, and they was like a group of extraterrestrial black people, and they tell all the black people, yo, you want to leave because these motherfuckers are crazy. I bet you anything the white people would sabotage that shit so fast. They would sabotage that shit so fast. They would sabotage that shit so fast if aliens said, we want to take all the black people to paradise and leave all y'all white motherfuckers behind. They would sabotage that shit.
Quiet as fuck, man.
I'm just listening, man. Just listening.
Yo, so
that shit so fast. Watch.
What about the Somali cop, man? Can we talk about your Somali brothers killing white woman up in Minnesota, man?
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
His black ass up.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Blue Lives Matter. Where they at?
They gonna fry that black boy.
Yeah, he's done, man. He's done.
How he shoot across in a passenger seat? He shoot across his partner because he hear a loud bang
through the window.
That's that Soros shit, man. I swear Soros set that shit up. Now bear with me. You know why I say Soros set this stuff up? Because they expected the Negroes to be out here riding 24/7 by now. They don't know how many Negroes they're gonna kill, man. They killed all these Negroes and the cops, and Negroes ain't riding like they want to ride. So they take it to the next step. They're like, hey man, we gotta kill some white women. White women are gonna get these people right off their feet. Wow. Niggas mad now.
I swear you got that tinfoil hat on 24/7.
The laws won't change. The law, the cops are still gonna kill black people after this. They're gonna be like, yo, they're gonna punish one black cop. Matter of fact, there was the two cops down in Florida that shot that little kid, him and his father in that van, and they arrested them off the bat. That's the whole point. A black cop can't get away with the white cops do.
I don't know. There was a black cop that shit killed somebody. Was it Milwaukee or was it Minnesota last year? He got off, but he got fired on some sexual harassment.
It was somewhere in Wisconsin. Yeah, it was somewhere in Wisconsin. He killed a black.
But they fired him sexual harassment. He couldn't. He was grabbing ass. Niggas ain't shit, man.
Sometimes they ain't though. Ooh.
Yo, Dr. Umar.
That thread took a strange turn.
I didn't even read it. Man.
Listen.
Don't even read
man,
it.
they exposed so many people, man. Listen, now
Actually,
people were saying,
exposed
he
three
ain't got no
people.
doctorate. He ain't got no doctorate.
It exposed 3 people. I think it was Meech.
He got a doctorate.
Meech, Trumac, and Call Me James were in there fighting for their life. That shit was ugly.
Wait, what happened, man?
That shit was ugly. I just like, whew. I was afraid to dap anything in there. That was ugly.
I know you still came through with your little stupid smiley, man.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course I had to do this. I had to
dodging questions and shit.
Yo, but listen. You know how hard the Root fact checked him in? And now they got to backtrack and say, yeah, he has all his degrees. People on Twitter saying Dr. Umar don't got no degrees. Now he got all his degrees.
It's there was a lot of
man.
in that thread.
Just because you got a degree don't mean that you can't.
But that's not my point. Why are we fact checking Dr. Umar like that? I wish they would fact check Dr. Martin Luther King like they fact checked Dr. Umar.
Shut up, man. Shut up.
You're going too far.
Really?
I'm not going too far.
You're going too far, man.
Yo, even Dad said you going too far, man.
Going too far,
man. Going too far.
Man,
even Dad said you cooling too far, man.
Just leave King alone, man. Just leave him and X out of this.
No. Fact check him. Why are we fact checking Dr. Umar? Like him saying he has degrees wasn't good enough. You saw the thread. All these Negroes are saying, "Oh, he doesn't have a doctorate. He doesn't have a doctorate. He doesn't have a master's degree." You seen them coons in there?
How you can't? Hey, look, you can't call anybody a coon, man.
A coon is as a coon does. I've seen some cooning in that thread. You go on that thread and watch.
Nah. You can't. You can't. That's like the word nigga. You can't like white people can't say nigga. You can't say coon, man.
These people didn't believe a black man had these college degrees because of his rhetoric.
Who?
I mean, dude. There's white supremacists with fucking doctorates, man. Like, what kind of shit?
I'm talking about. See, y'all call me coon, but y'all always bring up these white folks to validate your points. I'm not caring about what these white folks is thinking. Listen, Dr. Umar, why because of a black man we gotta question his education requirements? Why? Nobody fact checked Dr. Martin Luther King. That's what I keep saying.
What the hell is that? Why the hell would you fact check Dr.
That's like a non sequitur, actually.
Why would you fact check Dr. Umar?
There was some Democratic Party plants that were exposed in that thread. I actually sided with you, because they actually were just trying to destroy Umar himself rather than what he was saying. So I actually was on your side in that thread, digga. But
it was outrageous, man. I never seen nothing like it, man.
It was.
I haven't read it, man. I mean, I don't read anything that says Dr. Umar, man. I mean, I watched the shit I watched his interview on the Breakfast Club, and I was like, okay, but I mean, I'm neutral. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here. Yeah,
right.
So.
Like, I don't even believe. I don't agree with everything Dr. Umar says, but I think the community needs more people like him and less people like D-Ray and Sean King. You know what I mean? How will we get to the point where D-Ray has more weight in the community than Dr. Umar or Sean King?
Who the fuck is D-Ray? I know who D-Ray is.
It's Twitter activism, man. It's Twitter activism.
I know. Like I said, I know who that bum is. I just don't listen to D-Ray. I like Sean King because you know what's funny? He actually works for the Daily News right now. He's actually talking about shit that responds to us. You know, D-Ray's a bum. D-Ray's a fucking dick riding, dick sucking bum. He's a bum. He wears a blue vest. There's nothing.
Jesus Christ.
He's a bum. He's a fucking bum. And if I was here, I'm gonna punch him in his fucking face. He's a fucking bum.
How was your day, Norman? Man, you all right?
Yeah, man.
Right, man. But how do you go to be part of Black Lives Matter and don't say shit about shit that's happening? You don't say shit.
It's like you know what I've noticed about these organizations like the NAACP and Black Lives Matter. Once the big money starts rolling in, like the message starts to change. Like things get funny.
Yep.
I don't know. Once people start getting really paid, like things get a little funny.
Who's the rapper who said, man, so much money, I swear I can't change. I swear I don't know, I can't change. I'm trying. Was it Biggie or?
Everybody has a price, man. But the $1 million man said, everybody has a price.
I mean, once the money rolls in, it's hard to stay. It's hard to live the way of the past, man. That's why more and more back to Digger's point. Once the money starts rolling in, why the fuck is this nigga still fighting dogs?
It's
Come on, dog. Come on.
Oh shit!
Yo, did y'all see Planet of the Apes?
I haven't seen. Not yet.
D-Ray was in the movie. They had a little monkey with a blue vest on.
I heard about that. Subliminals.
I don't know if they was meant to be him or not, but he acted like D-Ray on the film.
I think Tariq Nasheed was saying there was subliminals in there. I didn't actually listen to his show. He was talking about.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Subliminals for what? I ain't even see I haven't even seen a trailer for it, man. My girl wants to see it, but
go look at Google the movie images, and they got a monkey with a blue vest on. D-Ray thought it was him.
Oh.
Ooh.
They were trying to say that some of the monkeys are starting to wear clothes because they're starting to get smarter. So they're trying to emulate human behavior. Now, yeah, they did that in the original movies too, but they didn't wear vests. They wore like togas and like capes and shit like that.
Gotcha.
Oh shit, that's what I was gonna ask you. What's going on with the subway in New York, man? I'm seeing threads about shit falling apart, trains not moving. Like what's going on over there?
Fucking Cuomo, fucking MTA union people. The tracks need work, and basically all the tracks need work. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to take the old tracks out and put new tracks in. That is overhauling everything. It's delaying every single train ever. It's delaying every single train we have, and basically it's delaying.
Train gate. You know, like bridge gate. This is train gate now, man.
This is train gate, and basically you have to get. Sometimes you have to get shuttle buses. You're stuck in a subway, hot ass subway tunnel with 100,000 people waiting for one.
Crackheads and shit, man. Every day I see on Wall Star that there's some stupid shit happening, man.
Yeah, man, it's crowded. Everybody's all hot, and it's barely any air conditioning. It's fucking hot in this fucking subway and shit, especially in Manhattan. Manhattan is fucked up. Queens is decent, but Manhattan is fucked up.
Infrastructure in this country is just fucking a shame right now.
Well, you guys don't want to vote on shit, man. You guys are scared to put any money into this shit. What, Gov gonna Gov? What? We need privatization? Private funders?
I mean, these are all, these are all public things. I mean.
No, but you know what's crazy? The MTA makes billions of dollars almost every 6 months, every year, shit like that. They make billions of dollars, and yet they can't find the money to put towards to put towards reconstruction of the train system. It's stupid.
Gov going gov, man. Gov going gov, right?
Gov going gov.
It's stupid because you know what, Cuomo. It was found out that Cuomo was actually redirected some of the MTA money into projects that he was having upstate. So it was shit that he was doing too.
Gov going gov, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Hotep, where are you at in the country?
Pennsylvania,
right?
Pennsylvania? Which city?
Oh, I live out in the suburbs outside of Philly. Like, I think 30, 40 miles south of Philadelphia.
Damn, 30 miles. That's way out there.
What the fuck is out there?
30 miles? What are you talking about? That's not even far. That's like half hour. Like 20, 30 minutes.
Half hour, man. Like, I don't
Is it
live
rural or is it like an actual city? What are you talking about, man?
No, it's rural Pennsylvania, man.
Oh, so
man, you look country fed and shit, man. Probably got a
Ain't nothing wrong with the country. I'm telling you that right now. When the shit hits the fan, you wish you was country.
So you have like when y'all turn the porch lights off, like the whole block goes out, right? It's like there's nothing outside except like the stars and shit, right? You see like nothing, no city lights, no nothing.
So do you got like your doomsday supplies and shit too, man?
No, I don't. I'm gonna start getting that stuff. Like I live. No, for real.
I bet you know who sells a bunch of shit, right? Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
You laugh, but he got you covered, dog.
Damn, I'm about to fly in this thread and cape for R. Kelly. This is about to be classic.
That'll do that. That'll do that.
Well, yeah. What was that about? I kind of saw the headline, but I wasn't like, damn.
Some chick is lying on him. You know, whatever.
Saying that he has a bunch of broads or what?
Yeah, I don't even think they're lying. He got like a harem of hoes at his house, young hoes. That's what I said. Everyone's making a big deal out of it, and they're of age. Yep.
No.
Who gives a fuck?
Yep.
No, they're legal.
Who gives a fuck? If I'm a multi-millionaire, hey.
But nobody, you know what's funny? Nobody put a gun to these girls' heads and forced them over there. They came of their own volition.
See, this is another example how black folks do each other. Another example.
What are you talking about?
You see how they treated R. Kelly, man, just like they treated Umar. You know what I'm saying? A black man, you go through hell. You gotta walk on pins and needles to be a black man in this country. I do anything out of bounds.
I give two shits about R. Kelly, him and Usher, him and that herpes infested Usher. I could care two shits about them.
The chicks are of age, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Like
exactly.
I really don't.
Exactly.
It's that him fucking 15-year-old girls. That's the shit. I'm like, yo.
Exactly.
Too much.
And that Usher shit is suspect. I don't know about that.
Son, let
I'm
it
not
burn.
denying he has herpes, man. But fuck.
Nah, 1.1 million for herpes? Nah, I don't know, man. I've never heard no shit like that, man.
Let it burn.
He had to pay her $1 million for herbs. Something. There's more than that, man.
He probably was like, "Yo, if you don't, because remember he got married again, so she probably was like, "Yo, if you don't pay me, I'm gonna tell your wife." Some shit like that. It probably was some shit like that.
It's probably about aborting that baby, man. Fuck.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, it's probably something.
It was a package deal, man. It was a package deal.
Yeah, there have to be more to it like that. You're not just coughing up M's for herpes.
Right. Package deal, man.
But you know what? If they isn't it a crime that if you have a very violent STD and if you willingly pass it around, you can get fucking hemmed up for that?
I think it's just AIDS, man. I think it's just AIDS, and you do go to prison.
But they're deep.
No.
HIV.
It's other type of STDs, man. If you knowingly spread STDs, like after you go to the doctor and they tell you have something, and you don't tell someone else, you know, the next person you have sex with, you can definitely get in trouble for that.
No, look it up, man. They're trying to declassify HIV. They don't care if you know or not. You don't have to tell nobody no more. They're gonna give you a misdemeanor or some shit. Or fine, pay a fine.
Fine, ain't gonna be no fun. It's gonna be a bullet in your head when I see you.
Shit,
yeah,
man.
How's your
day?
day?
White folks gonna lock your black ass up, man. The white folks is coming for you, man.
Hey, look.
Yeah, regardless.
It's kind of violent over there, North. You all right, man?
I'm keeping 100. If you get infected with HIV, there's no cure. But if you know you have the HIV virus, why don't you tell me before I fuck you?
You're HIV shaman.
I'm HIV. God damn it. God, you serious right now?
HIV shaming. Oh man.
Come
Yeah.
on, son.
Shaman.
Come on, son.
Discrimination.
Come on, son. Serious? I'm being honest. That's a death sentence, man. You don't it's a death sentence, man. There was a guy out there who was fucking these chicks raw. Talk about he got HIV in the low, and talk about I'm fucking whoever I want with no condom. I was like, yo,
I mean, it goes both ways. There's women that do that shit for
yeah,
revenge, man.
yo, if I catch you, if I found out and I catch you, yo, you ain't nobody gonna stop me from when I snap your neck. I'm just gonna straight up kill you. I am. And you know what's funny?
Speaking of dying, John McCain has brain cancer. They're reporting.
Hey man, how old is he, man? He was old as fuck when he was trying to run for president. I'm surprised he's still alive.
Yeah, I think he's almost 80, something like that.
Only 80. Damn, I thought he was way older.
Only 80.
But you know what's funny?
He been old as fuck forever, man. He like barely turned a senior citizen.
He needs to retire. He just needs to retire. Like, yo, he needs to tell Congress, like, yo, I can't be a senator no more.
It don't matter what he need or want to do.
Is only
yeah, brain cancer about to retire him permanently. It don't matter what he want to do. That's a done deal. You're not beating cancer at 80.
And plus, he's mad old.
Brain cancer.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
It is.
And you know what's funny? That's what makes sense when he was during that Congress meeting, he was talking all weird. That's probably what it was.
Hey, he been looking weird.
Yo, would y'all smash his daughter?
Who's his daughter?
I haven't even seen her, and I'm gonna tell you yes. I'm a fucking barbarian. I'm like the wrong dude. I'm the wrong dude to ask that. Yeah, I'm like the wrong dude to ask that. Like, as soon as they say, "Would you smash?" Yes, I have a problem. I'm a fucking caveman.
He has three daughters.
I fuck it. The only question in my head is, am I going to tell anyone? Or not?
I forget the first name.
What about the fat one?
Big breasts.
Yeah, the fat one. She's kind of chubby.
Yeah, that's a no, man. That's a no.
No, she's not. She's big boned. He's big boned.
It's whatever.
It's still a no.
Meghan McCain, that her?
Yeah, Megan. Yeah, Megan.
Oh shit! Bitcoin is finally melting down.
Yeah, man.
Finally imploding.
Yeah, man.
My feed right now.
It's not as high. It lost like mad money already. It's like $2,000 already. Like damn, shit was like nearly $3,000 like a whole month ago.
Glad I got out what I did. That shit's crazy.
Wait, Bitcoin?
Yeah, Bitcoin.
Shit, yeah. Good thing I never invested in that shit.
Nah, if you invested in it, you would have been rich.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Yo, aren't they coming out with a new digital currency?
There's always gonna be a new
Afron or something.
Ethereum.
Ethereum, yeah.
Yeah, Ethereum is not bad. It's like it's holding. It went back. It was down, then it went back up to 216, and Litecoin is at 41 right now. It was okay. It's stabilizing.
Shit, maybe I should get up on one of those other ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back in I'm trying to get in the Litecoin before it jumps up again.
How much did you say Litecoin was?
Litecoin is at $41 now.
Shit, I could buy a bunch right now. Fuck.
Yeah, it's at $41 now. It was, say, like a week ago. 936 minus. Yeah, it was down. It was down. It was down bad, and it went back up. So, you're lucky.
Yeah, let me cancel this Acorn shit, man. I don't like this Acorn shit. I'll cash out and put that shit.
Just buy and hold, baby. Buy and hold.
So many digital currencies. It's insane.
Oh, shit.
I wish I had Ethereum. I mean, Bitcoin when I first heard about it, but I didn't have a computer like that, and like you need to get on the black market for some reason. They said it was like basically like a black market type thing. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Silk Road and all this nonsense. I was like, nah, I can't do all that.
I mean, my thing is, I'm still trying to figure. For the longest time, I was trying to figure out how it works, and I'm still like, I kind of understand how it works, but it's like, it's still beyond my comprehension, man.
It's like there's a computer software program, and you basically hooks up into a computer program, and it hooks up to a module. You plug this module into your computer, and basically, depending on your processing power, the module digs into cyberspace, mining code for Bitcoin, and basically it mines until it picks up a coin. That's all. It's not complicated.
It's super complicated.
Yeah, man. That's kind of not what I was saying. What I was looking up. Yeah, because what I saw, these cats in China had like freaking warehouses with terabytes and terabytes of computing power, and it
see, like I said, it depends on your processor power. If your shit is like NSA when that shit first started, you would have been rich right now. You would have been rich. You would have been rich. Because nobody believed they would make money. That's the whole point. Nobody believed it'd make money, but sometimes it pays to hold on to some stocks that doesn't move. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ, Umar. I'm sorry going through this thread. Man, Call Me James got that work.
That guy who was talking about he's an American first. Yo, he reminded me so much of Uncle Hotep, yo. But he had a horrible hairline. Like his hairline's all fucked up. I'm like, damn, son. How you feel
about Uncle Hotep? How do you feel about Pan-Africanism? How do you feel about not being American in that part of Umar's message?
I don't know. The meaning is Pan-Africanism, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good concept. I think it's a hard thing to get, especially African Americans. I mean, you got a long way to go with African Americans.
Well, what do you think the problem is with African Americans?
Self-hate, man.
I mean, they want white folks to love them, man.
Ooh.
I mean, I think it's that simple.
I personally don't care about white folks loving me. I would like them to respect me as a human being.
I mean,
but that's as far as
see, that's my point. You're letting them define you as a human being. Like
I am a human being. That's the whole point. Man. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. I am a human being. I know that, but they don't.
Hold on, half of y'all don't even think white folks is human beings. Y'all call them aliens and fucking Neanderthals, and y'all call them all types of shit. Because you want them to tell you a human being.
How they act when they're in the group. Look how they act. They have invented so much shit that's fucking conduced, that's fucking ill-minded towards this planet, its people, its inhabitants. How are we supposed to respond to that? We I mean, objectively, look at all these wars the white man has started. Look at all these travels.
like niggas ain't never fought nobody. Come on, man, stop it, man.
Okay. Who took over the Indians' land? It wasn't a black man. Who dropped the A-bomb on Japan? It was the black man. Who was over there? Who's over there calling us niggas during World War II? It wasn't the black man. You know what I'm saying? Who was in Africa stealing his resources and then carve up Africa after World War I and II? It wasn't the black man.
Look. My thing is it's a lack of pride, unity, and self-hate, because who's up here gunning down black men every fucking day over some bullshit?
The chocolate Klansmen. The chocolate Klansmen are doing
another black man. So there's self-hate. There's black people who self-hate, and they can't like, they hate to see another nigga shine. Like, we know this shit. There's a lot of self-hate. Like and it's hard for them there's hard for black people to love and respect one another, man. Like, black people are scared of each other. Like, they walk down the street and they're scared of the next black person they see, because they might think that they might get robbed by the next black person they see. They're just as scared as other non-black people when they see black people, man. I see this shit every day.
But that is from
self-hate.
That is from self-hate is from negative reinforcement if we have gotten from other people that has enforced on us ever since we got here. We have been taught. We have been taught that. We have been taught that. We haven't. We have. We're not burnt with it. You've been taught that.
At some point, man, we gotta stop. See, this is where y'all go. Y'all keep listening.
Hold on. Let me finish my thought. Black people are violent against black people, but white people are violent against other white people. But nobody brings that up. There's a problem with white on white crime. Well, white people have fucking destroyed towns and villages because they have envied them. They have envied others for it. You know, these corporations out here, white-owned corporations out here poisoning the town, like the DuPont corporations. Nobody says shit. Nobody says shit about that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, son. They get away with murder, but yet when black on black crime happens, oh my God, it's black on black crime. What about Chicago? Oh my God, it's so violent. Like, come on,
because you're playing it right into their hands. You know what I mean? All that. You know what's going to happen in Chicago? They're going to gentrify the hell out of it. It's so segregated right now. They're gonna make people move because they're gonna get away from the violence, and then the white folks are gonna buy up everything. You're playing right into their hands. You know
how am I playing into their hands?
Because with the violence, with the crack coming in, Negroes want to sell crack.
Crack coming in.
White man dropped the crack in the neighborhood. Nobody told you to sell it.
The crack.
The white man dropped the guns in the neighborhood. Nobody told you.
Who's dropping guns in the neighborhood? Who's dropping guns in the neighborhood? Who's making the crack? Nobody answers.
The white man is because they know the Negro will sell it to each other.
But nobody's answering these questions. You want the crack to stop? Find out.
I'm answering the question.
Find out where
you want the crack to stop. Stop. Don't sell or use the white man's drug.
Find out where the crack is coming from. Find out where the guns are coming from, and stop it. Cause ain't no black people owning shipments of guns. Okay. They're not importing guns, okay? No black person has a gun factory dropping crates of guns in Chicago. This is not a black person; it's a white person doing it.
Yeah, right? But that's just you're
right? Yeah. But who is it? Nobody knows who it is, right?
You tell me that the white man. The white man's dropping the guns and drugs off because they know Negroes are so stupid. They'll pick them up and start shooting.
Okay. If the white man is doing it, then why don't they stop him from doing it?
Who's going to stop him?
What do you mean who's going to stop him? The people that's supposed to be watching these people, that's supposed to be upholding the law. Cops, detectives, FBI, somebody.
They gonna police themselves. This is how this is the Negro's state of mind.
They should, right? They should, right? They talk about upholding the law. How you gonna uphold the law and break the law at the same fucking time? That's a contradiction.
Because they got Negroes to lock up. Because Negroes are stupid.
That's a fucking contradiction if I ever heard it. Nino Brown was right. We ain't no guns made in Harlem. I don't own no poppy film. Shit.
And he was a snitch just like Nino Brown. Selling drugs and poison to the community.
Like I said, like he said, ain't no Uzis made in Harlem.
Niggas ain't shit, man. This is not shit, man.
It's big business. It's big business, and at somewhere on top, the white man get paid off for all of that.
Yeah.
So stop him.
That's real.
So stop selling the white man's drugs. Why can't the Negro stop selling and using the white man's drugs?
Okay.
Hold
on. You know that they're actively in states they're trying to legalize weed right now, and as far as weed, the medicalization of weed, the medicinal weed.
Man, fuck weed. They're trying to legalize fucking heroin and shit in fucking Oregon.
Exactly.
Dog.
They're trying to legalize heroin because the white people are ODing off of that, and only white people are ODing off of that.
Not just that, they filling up jails with white people. They can't have that shit.
Exactly. If anything, they can legalize weed, and black people won't even go to jail for crack. We know better. Black people know better to touch crack anymore and touch heroin. That's a white person shit, man. That's a white person drug. Anytime you say heroin, I think white people. Anytime you say meth, I think white people. Anytime you say weed, I think black.
Yo, listen. I used to work in a jail, right? This one brother came in there. He was dope sick, man. He had those 40-gallon trash bags, black trash bags, right? Yo, I swear to God, he threw up for like 2 days straight, and he filled that trash bag full of food.
Oh shit, dude.
Horrible.
Niggas is on smack too, man. Don't get it fooled.
Nah.
Not as
I
many.
bet.
Niggas on smack.
I know niggas fuck with that shit. They do.
Yeah, but we're
I
not
don't
dying
know.
off. We're not dying off by truckloads and like what's this, Vermont, Pennsylvania. They had to get mobile morgues to put white people in because they're overdosing by the truckloads.
But see, the white man's smart too, because now instead of putting people in jail, they're just gonna put them in rehabs and make the money that way.
Yeah.
That's that bullshit.
The white man's smart, man. See, you don't give the white man credit. White man's smart, man. You gotta be on top of your brain.
The white man lots of credit.
The white man is just an opportunist. Okay, let's keep it 100. Because you know what's funny? All that tough on crime nonsense. Oh, now the white people on drugs. Oh, now we gotta be compassionate. Fuck that shit. Let's SWAT team raid your house at 3 a.m. Throw flashbangs at your baby's crib. All right,
and
shoot your kids.
Not find
shit. Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Kill your 2-year-old daughter and shit.
Now y'all want to be compassionate. Fuck that shit. Jeff Sessions need to take the dick out of his ass and concentrate on the opioid crisis. Keebler elf looking motherfucker. Hate him, man.
You alright, man?
Nah, man. I'm tired of the hypocrisy, man. They fucking hypocrites, man. They're hypocrites, and I can't stand the hypocrisy with the government and the Justice Department and all this nonsense. Ever since Trump got in the office, it's been nothing but fucking hypocrisy.
Nah, man. Nah. See, it's not since Trump got into office.
Well, you know what I mean. Ever since, it's
always been like this. It's just more brought to light. It's just more open to light.
Magnified. And you know what's funny? Nobody says, yo, Sessions, why don't you focus on this opioid shit and stop all this opioid shit for killing all these white people? He's not even talking about that. He says, oh well, we're going to lock up the medical opioids that come from doctors and prescriptions. Well, why don't you focus on the companies that's doing it? Okay. Number one, number two. Why don't you focus on where this opioid shit is coming from and burn these poppy fields instead of protecting them? You're the fucking United States senator. You got some pull. You can tell the military to not protect that shit and burn it down, but y'all won't. Y'all won't. The United States military protects the world's largest poppy field that makes all the fucking heroin and opium. Yeah, how does that sound?
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Yeah, it's messed up.
It is messed up. They can't grow crops, so we let them grow opium, and then we're protected for a cost of it. Come on, son. Come on, son. It's like the CIA's garnered the cocaine fields, so they can get a cut of cocaine sales that comes to the U.S.
Yeah, man.
All right. That's the time. I'll see you fellas next week.
All right, man.
All right. Fuck Digger.